行くぜ。デボルベルロスロボス、逃げられると思うんだ。トルメンタで
ディエンテスデシ
ミ
ブロ
ルシエラコ。
ブリーチブレイブソウル。
What is going on, you guys? This is your brother Dash Smasher, and welcome back to yet another Bleach Brave Souls video. And today I am back again with yet another Max Transcended T20 character showcase, and this time around it is on the Can't Fear Your Own World Beyond the Resurrection version of CFYOW Stark. And I wish this character came out a little later, because a month after his release alongside Aronniero and Zalaparo, they just basically started introducing SP characters that have Frenzy with Havoc at 20% as well as Berserker, which is very unfortunate because when this character came out, he did bring back Havoc into the 6-star skill, so I'll commend him that. However, he just didn't age too well just because of the fact that he suffers the same problems as the Mind Koga, where he has a good kit but lacks in damage. That's literally it. And it's very unfortunate because for his time, he was basically the best tech character to have in the game and just had a way better playstyle compared to TLA Soifon despite not having Long Stride. But then Transcendence came in and it was basically all about who you had the most dupes in terms of characters, who was Max Transcended, and then this character basically fell short if you did not have him 5-5. And even then at 5-5, compared to now with most of the newer characters that we have gotten in the game, he did not age well, which is very unfortunate. So why did I work on this character, you guys may ask? Well, for two good reasons. One, this is literally the only good Stark that we have in the game. Now, surely, yes, we have the Heart one, which can be used in guild quests for when we basically need to use Squad Zero Killer, but outside of that, he's literally dog water. And secondly, the reason why I've worked on him is because he's also another favorite Espada of mine alongside Ulquiorra and Halibel right here. Not top 5 as shown in my actual account right now, but it's still a personal favorite of mine, and I'm glad I managed to get him 5-5 while I was mainly going for the Spirits Are Forever With You version of the characters, trying to get him 5-5 like Shinji. So yeah. With that being said and done, let's just go ahead and take a look at this character. This character is an Aranker / Espada unit with the Aranker Killer, is a tech character, so yeah, obviously we have way too many better tech Aranker killers, such as the Burn the Witch Nini, we even have Arena Tsukishima, and I would even argue to say that the Can't Fear Your Own World Halibel is actually better than Stark at this point, just because of the fact that she has Berserker, but yeah. Anyways, taking a look at everything else, mine is Max Transcended with 500 SP, as you guys can see right here. He has a soul trait of strong attack reaches time of -12%. I have him T20 with full stamina damage boost and long stride. The reason why I gave him long stride is because I'm not going to be using him for guild quests. I have better characters and I just want to use this character for fun, so that's all you guys really need to know. In taking a look at the attacks and the 6-star skills, he has burn on his entire kit. Now, I would have preferred something like along the lines of paralysis, freeze, weakening, but I can understand why they decided to go for burn, and it's literally because when he attacks, it's like as if he is literally blasting off green fire, and to that, I say, okay, fair enough. And at the end of the day, at least he has a status element compared to most characters where they basically have nothing, so there's that. Anyways, the skills, he has 20% Berserker, Devastation of 40%, Fire Immunity, Havoc at 20%, Frenzy +1, Debilitator +2 seconds, and Springer +1. The very unfortunate thing about this character is literally just one thing. He doesn't have Berserker, so he's not going to be outputting crazy damage numbers as most of the newer characters do nowadays, which is very, very unfortunate for this character. Even more so because he is a limited character, and let's be honest here, unless limited characters have really high and stacked skills, they're not really worth going for the 5-5 anymore. I'm looking at you, True Bankai Ichigo, I'm looking at you. But yeah, I'm done rambling on and on about this character, but now let's get to showcasing him. So we're going to be doing 2 builds like always. It's going to be the Senkaizen build for single player content, and then For co-op content, we're going to be running him with the hybrid SAR SID build, which by the way, that build alone, I'm gonna run in both co-op and single player content for a good reason. But anyways, roll me the Senkaizen build. Thank you very much. Okay, here is what we gave Stark. We gave him the pill, the teacup, and the Espada chair, all with a good whopping 30% SP increase. And the links, we have triple Senkaizen Eisens, with the Tech Senkaizen having low 5 SP. Now, I could have chosen to slap out one of the off-color Senkaizens for Fierce Battle Grimjow, but I decided not to do so for a very good and valid reason. But anyways, here's what we have. His Berserker is now buffed up to 80%, unfortunately, because normally when a unit has 20%, it's at least at a good 100%. And the full stamina damage boost is at a good whopping 85%. Thanks to the Senkaizen links, as well as the bonus ability added on top, it's quite the good damage that we can do from the FSD. But yeah, anyways, here's the team. The reason why we're not choosing to use FP Grimjow as a link is because we're going to be bringing him as a team player. And here is why. Grimjow gives out 20% strong attack damage boost to all technique Orankars, meaning Stark is going to be getting that missing Berserker that he has always been missing and will actually be able to do decently well in terms of damage. But that's not all though, we're also going to be bringing Kant's very own Halibel because she can boost on the second Tron attack. Thus, I'm going to be getting an even bigger increase in focus, and I'm going to be able to do even more damage with all of my strong attacks. Oh, and by the way, if you guys are wondering how much SP my Stark has, there you guys go, 5,142. Overall, very, very, very good, but now let's get into the run and showcase him from there. Okay, so here we are in IZ, but before we get to showcasing the damage numbers, I think it is very necessary that we talk about the kit, because the kit, as I stated before, it is good, but I kind of lied because his SA1 is pretty mediocre, but it's not the worst strong attack. I'll say that much, because his first strong attack, it is a beam, but it is not the 3k length beam that normally every single unit that has Havoc with Frenzy has. It has 1.5k length. Okay, now you guys may think it's not that bad, but what if I were to tell you that the overall width that Stark has is 690? That is very bad because already you're gonna be lacking a lot of length for when it comes to taking out mobs. And secondly, for when it comes to the widespread of mobs that are in front of you, it's going to be very bad, and it's not even as good as per se Swimsuit Apache's Shotgun Blast because, okay, sure, the length is 1200. It's less than Stark's, but at the very least, it has a width of 1200. So the overall radius is just by far a lot better than Stark's and is going to be a bit more consistent for when it comes to killing mobs. So yeah, that is the only thing that I say that sucks. But yeah, that being said, thankfully it's melee collision and not range collision. But the rest of the strong attacks are good because he has the 960 in front on the SA2, and then the third strong attack is full screen. No complaints about that. It's just the SA1 where I have my own minor nitpick, so yeah. But without further said and done, let's go ahead and get to showcasing the damage numbers. So the SA1, good 37k, okay. 46k on the SA2, keep in mind this is all without the boost. 42k, alright, that's not too terrible. That is definitely not too terrible, but now, to boost up with my Halibel, there we go. 43k, 54k, okay. Definitely not terrible, definitely not terrible, it is very acceptable. 47k. So yeah, good damage numbers, I'll say that much. So for when it comes to content such as epic raids and even Zenkamon, he'll be doing just fine. It's just a shame that you do need to have Fierce Battle Grimjow on the team just to even do the best possible damage. So like, it's like how you need a unit just to basically make the unit better. I don't know, man. It's just so stupid in my opinion. It really is stupid. But again, this character came out before Havoc and Berserker were a thing for 6 stars, so it is what it is. It is what it is. Honestly, we can only hope that when he gets his resurrection, they do, on top of giving him 16 stat on the soul trait, they also give him 40% Berserker. which is definitely very possible. It's just they need to do something about the skill cap. That is what I think that CFYOW needs to do, in my personal opinion. But other than that, Senkaizen build, definitely not too bad. Now, let's get to showcasing him in Co-op IZ with the hybrid setup. Okay, so here we are back again in Co-op IZ, and this is what we gave Stark. The accessories are 100% the same from the last build, but the links are hybrid links this time around because we have Flyzen that gives out FSD 16 with SAR 12, is Max Transcended with 500 SP, Full Brain Ichigo which gives out SAD 20 with SAR 10, and is also Max Transcended with 500 SP. And then we have TLA Soifon right here, giving out 16 SAD with 14 SAR, is 5/5 with level 10 SP, but unfortunately, the 6 slot has 250 SP and not 500. I've been trying to reroll for Soifon, so it's gonna take a bit of time to do so, but already the links are very amazing that I have on him. Which, by the way, the total SP that I have on Stark is 6,408. I just wish that we could get the best possible damage numbers with this exact build that I have, because it's almost perfect. It's almost perfect, but unfortunately, SP will never scale as high as it would be compared to a higher Berserker. So yeah, that being said, going back onto the multipliers, he now has 56% Berserker with a full stamina damage boost of 41%. So overall, the amount of damage he's going to be doing is like about 97%. Wow, that's kind of sad. We don't even get to hit 100% out of this entire build. It's very disappointing, but it is what it is. At the very least, we'll be doing some form of good damage numbers for IZ. For IT, let's just be honest here. No Berserker means that it's basically a dead run for Stark. Okay, here we are. Now let's get to showcasing him. SA1 did 26k, and you guys already see the flaw with the SA1. It missed that damn mob. SA2, 33k, and then the SA3, 27k. Unfortunately, he's just not hitting 30k consistently, with the exception being the second Tron attack, since it has a lot more radius. It's gonna have a bit more of a higher hit count, so it is very annoying. It is very annoying because normally, on average, if a unit has 20% Berserker, you'll at least be able to do 30k damage consistently on all of your attacks with the hybrid setup. Always consistently if the unit has 20% Berserker. But in this guy's case, he doesn't have that, so he's kind of suffering from doing the best damage numbers. He's kind of suffering from that. So, who knows when Canther Road is gonna get resurrected, man. Who knows, who knows. But what he's doing right now is good. I'll say that much. So, like, for content outside of IT, he's gonna be performing very well because of the kit that he has. So at the very least, if you're a Stark fan like myself and a good amount of other people, you guys will enjoy this character. Like, he is not that bad of a character. It's just that he has this one major flaw that he just lacks Berserker. But other than that, he's a very fun character to play as. He has a very swag design, and it's Stark. It's Stark. He's literally pre-meta Espada for a good reason, except that damn pre-meta Espada is never the best Espada in the game. Like, bro, the actual best Espada in the game is freaking Grimmjow, because of how CFYOW always makes every Grimmjow freaking OP, not counting the Beyond Resurrection Grimmjow, because that one sucks. Now, that being said, let's showcase the same exact build, but this time we'll have Fierce Battle Grimmjow in the team. So that way we can basically see how much Grimmjow makes an impact on Stark when he is literally being brought on the team. And we're also gonna keep Halibel with us, so yeah. Yeah, by the way, same SP count, same exact setup as how we brought him in co-op, so let's get to it. Alright, here we go. Now let's take a look at the damage numbers without the boost. Yeah, okay, now he's doing the 30k numbers that I was talking about previously, so yeah, 40k on the SA2 finally, and 34k on the SA3. So yeah, Stark, he can be good in IT, but you need to have a friend that can bring you Fierce Battle Grimmjow, because he can help buff the Berserker for himself and every other tech Espada or Rancor that we basically have, because This is literally the only way that you can actually even make Stark do remotely good damage on all of his strong attacks. And it's annoying because it's stupid how you need to have a unit that can even help improve a unit even further. But yeah, this was Transcended with Stark. Now, do I recommend you guys work on him just because of the fact that it's a tech Aranka killer? Honestly speaking, with the fact that we just have so many better tech characters overall, such as Nini and Arena Tsukishima, and let's not keep into account just the Aranka killers, but also every single other tech character. We even have the likes of Artbook Ichigo and Spirits Are Forever With You Retsu. There's even Christmas Orihime, who shares the exact same killer as Stark. Unfortunately, Stark is nowhere near close to even hitting the top 10 tech characters that we have in the game. At the bare minimum, as an honorable mention. Just that, because Stark unfortunately did not age too well, just because of the fact that he just doesn't have any type of Berserker on his 6-star skills. And that's it. That's literally the only drawback that Stark has in terms of being a very good character. Like, it's very disappointing, but it is what it is. But let me just give you guys my insight. Now, personally for me, I don't regret investing all of my resources onto Stark because I generally like this character and I enjoy him. And again, as I stated before, he's another favorite spot of mine, just like Alibel and Ulquiorra. So I basically had my reasons from the start to even decide to max Transcend and T20 this guy right here. And also, I just wanted to have another tech Aranka killer to play as, so all I'm gonna say is that I'm definitely not gonna be max Transcending any more tech Aranka killers for a good while, because unless it's like another favorite to work on, or we get someone that has like Frenzy +2 and is just basically as broken as Spirits Are Forever With You Retsu, but who knows. But until then, it is what it is. And this should go without saying, but if Stark is actually one of your favorite characters in Bleach, and you guys see yourself using this character a lot outside of hard content and everything else in general, honestly, investing Transcendence on this character is never a bad idea. Like, I'm never gonna say no to a favorite character if you guys plan to go out of your way to max Transcend. So that's all I really want to say about this character. He's just a decent character. It's just that he's not the best unit anymore as he once was. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys have actually enjoyed this one, don't forget to smash that like button, share this video with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and hit the bell notification so that way you guys are up to date with my most recent videos. More videos are on the way, so stay tuned for that, lads. This has been your brother Death Smasher, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace out, lads.